emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now, here's second and goal. Tight end going in motion here. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he'll take this down to the 2, but a good tackle there. Going to set up third and goal.
380, strut. 380, strut. Delta, hut. Ready.
To throw is Herbert, and that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Set.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And this will pay off. It is caught. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers are on top. It's now 10-7. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Moving left. Now he'll run, and he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he gets this one past the 30. They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. Here's Lawrence. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence now. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Fred on red. Silver.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
380. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Go.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Throwing right. It's taken in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, Ray. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Delta, set.
Here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. To throw is Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. Look at the big guy rumble. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So, here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go.
4th quarter now, and it'll begin with a run by Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on 3rd down. A carry here for Etienne. A dive, and he's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
380. Run. 380.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5.
Set. Lion, lion, lion. Ready.
They'll run here. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
Hey, Ray. Set. 380.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Delta, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Ready. Set.
They'll run. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
Ram. This is our last chance. Let's go. Set.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And they're going to get the 1st down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Set. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. 2nd and 10.
Set. What is it?
Shotgun now for Herbert. Moving outside the pocket. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
What a throw right there. You find yourself down here, Mike. You're in position where you definitely can get the ball in the end zone. That's critical. Anytime the last play of the game, just give yourself a chance. And somehow, with all those bodies, he finds the open man, and that's a game winner.
So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Screen here for Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 30. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Staying grounded with Swift. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the gun, Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
2 for 1. 180. 5.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one complete to St. Brown. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Hold on. Check. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Second down now, 7 to go.
Shell. Turbo.
Gibbs now from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have the full field ahead of them here as they start deep on their own side. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount.